so you know I fast life, leave my foot up on the gas pedal. A young Don, I'm feeling like I'm Nino. Got the money and the power with no casino. I'm running up the bands and I'm only seeing C-notes. I'm a star, ain't got bucks, yeah, I feel like Cappuccino. Look, 2020, I'm really taking over. I need a big body Benz and a chauffeur. Got a V8 in the engine and I'm about to blow the motor. You know I run the game, you could call me a controller, yeah, it's my year, like baby had in 2019. I'm like an outcast, I'm feeling like I'm fresh and I'm clean. Big bands.
This is Zion. Shout out to 2K TV for 300 episodes.
My jeans got me ripping the seam. Got designer Louis V, yeah, you know it's supreme. Balenciaga stepping, oh, that's a... To all my haters steady watching me and my possessions. It's my time, I'm done with all the waiting. I've been patient, now I'm cooking up this beat without an apron, okay? I done...
But traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn. Our setting tonight. Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action. Coming to you live on this Saturday night. Tonight, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets as they play against the Phoenix Suns. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony giving us the rundown. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Mikal Bridges is a big... big part of the Suns' growth into a powerhouse.
You do. And you're a great competitor. DA, it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. DA, thanks. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The forwards for them, Bridges and Johnson. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's Dario Saric. And it's Galloway in at the 2. And for the Nets, on-court spots filled by Durant and Griffin. Harden out there with Joe Harris. And it's Aldridge in at 7.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. We'll love seeing the beard flushing down there with some power.
Out to the right wing. The 11-footer. That shot is off. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
And that one misses. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. So it's Phoenix now. Suns moving the ball around. Johnson, the pass to Paul. Over Harris. Shot clock at 5.
Well, you know Joe Harris comes from one of the great defensive coaches in college basketball. He will play hard on that end.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Bridges outside. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. The Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Harden. Drives to the hoop. Griffin kicks to Harden. Harris passes to Harden. Takes a 3. Bridges with the board.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Galloway. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Harden the pass to Griffin. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Harden against Paul. Harden the pass to Aldridge. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And we know about Harden's scoring abilities, but his team heavily relies on that vision and playmaking as well.
Down low. And there's Sharp on the assist by Paul. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
And it's such a great feeling to come out strong, but it's hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strength.
And the jam by Harden.
And on the drive, Harden is just so tricky to guard. No one wants to risk handing him a foul.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. This guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. McGee goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Harden's shot is good.
And inside Harden is such a difficult cover. Get too close, and you know he'll cleverly draw a foul.
Now, Kaminsky, 8 points his last outing, kicks it to Payne. And there's the pass to Nader. Now, Shaman, the tray. Rebound, Brooklyn. Aldridge has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. He gets that one. Durant's got his second basket of the night.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than that. Give Kevin Durant that interior look, and he will score it.
59 seconds left to play in the first. Payne's shot is good. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. And he drives in, and the jam by Harden.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Payne can't hit. Brooklyn leading by 4. Now here's Harden, coming off a stellar performance against Boston. Outside Aldridge. Here's Griffin. Payne grabs the board. Suns trail by 4. To the inside. Here's McGee. Good on the short little jump shot. McGee's got his second bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
James Harden getting it done for Brooklyn. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action after this word. And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today, Chris Paul.
With anything, whether it's business.
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
Next foul.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Well, something else they've done a good job of tonight is penetrating and getting points right at the rim.
On-court spots filled by Durant and Griffin. Harris is out there with Harden. And it's Aldridge in at the pivot, manning the middle. So that's the Nets 5.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Payne. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Harden. The Nets with the lead. He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. B.A., thank you. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Here's Payne. Here's McGee. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. McGee's got 9.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Durant's checked in for Brooklyn.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Harden. Averaging 33 points a game, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
Well, there's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
There's Galloway. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. Johnson kicks to Paul. Here's Saric. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Saric has got the lead up to 1 now for the Suns.
Well, proving he's a threat from the mid-range as well. Give Dario Saric any separation, and you're in trouble.
There's Brown with the 3. Nets with a new shot clock. Johnson dishes to Brown. Ball against Harden. On deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ball left side. Out to the wing. The 3. The rebound by Johnson.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Harden, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Bridges inside. KD's on him. Bridges misses. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Now some of the best in the NBA right here. The top scorers, efficiency-wise. James Harden, 3rd. 4th, Kevin Durant.
You can't say enough about these two guys shooting this season. Both their percentages, just incredible stuff.
And there's Saric on the assist from Bridges. And it's 8 points for Dario Saric.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Ball surveying the floor. Got a piece of it. Here's KD, and finished off by KD. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Ball against Brown. A drive by Paul, and that one is good. And the Suns lead by 1.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Here's Harden. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And for Harden, finishing through contact is just part of the job description. He gets bodied up almost every time he takes it inside. Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
1:27 left to play in the first half. 5 to shoot. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Paul, out of hand on it. Brown the pass to Durant. Tries again. No good that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Saric. Second chance shot. Johnson can't get it to go. Nets leading by 3. And here's Harden. 14 points for him. And Harden missed up.
And this is Harden's specialty. One of the best in the league in drawing contact, and yet still able to convert.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Suns trail by 6. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Now, here's Shemp. He's covered by Brown. And it looks like, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
To the middle. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And the shot goes in.
How about the ability of Durant to make those long strides to the rim and absorb the contact?
And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. James Harden was the man in the first. He ended up with 17 points, 5 assists, and 1 rebound. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
It's been an aggressive approach from them at the offensive end. Getting the ball inside and getting as many points as possible close to the rim. So far, so good. They have a nice edge in the points in the paint.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about... And that'll about do it as...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. The forwards for them, Bridges and Johnson. Then there's Saric, then it's Chris Paul, and it's Galloway in at the shooting guard. Here's Galloway. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Saric. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Paul passes to Bridges. into the paint. Here's Galloway. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible, and what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
From deep three-point range, a rebound by Johnson.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The ball. In the corner, it's Bridges. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists tonight. Katie with it, and it's Johnson picking him up, and it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Suns trail by 8. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Bridges finds Galloway, and here is Johnson. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Paul. That one, no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it.
This guy just can't find his rhythm. And you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity. Well, Kevin Durant with a little crafty creativity, KD at the rim.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Paul outside. Bridges outside. Pass to Johnson. Paul against Brown. 5 on the clock. Let's go. Count that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Johnson.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
And Harden with the stop.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Phoenix calls timeout. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
And he banks in the layup. And now it's a 12-point Nets lead.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Son LaMarcus Aldridge. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Big break. 2 seconds.
That's good from McGee. Both free throws good from McGee. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Driving the lane, and the jam by Harden.
And it doesn't take much to get Harden going. His confidence serves as a catalyst for him catching fire.
Suns trail by 12.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
1:57 left in the third quarter. Payne with it. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Pocket 6. No one covering. Kaminsky's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Suns.
It's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the rim. Oh, Got to get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Pass to Kaminsky. Out to Payne. Pass to McGee. Over Aldridge. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
1:07 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Payne. Inside, McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. It's Harden with the drive. There's the pass to KD. Harden left side. He feeds it to Aldridge. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 9 assists in the game. Great passer. Suns trail by 11. Now Payne. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
This is his first free throw of the game.
In examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85. And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free. Free throw line.
Timeout called, the Nets.
We're giving t-shirts to the loudest section in the building. Come on, who wants it? Get loud!
Brooklyn leading by 9. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Griffin. 27 points for James Harden.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Shamet kicks to Nader. And the Suns get it back. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Bridges against KD. To the middle. Here's Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in.
Passing may be the most overlooked aspect of Kevin Durant's game, but you know he wants his teammates to feel good.
And so it's Brooklyn looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Nets. On-court spots filled by Durant and Griffin. Harden out there with Joe Harris. And it's Aldridge in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's sent back by KD.
And look at how well Aldridge utilizes his size, reaching out and just batting away the shot.
And that's a foul called on Abdul Nader. That's foul number 2 for him. So for the Suns, Sharge checked in for JaVale McGee. Johnson comes in for Nader. And Paul subbed in for Payne. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stop.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And just a smooth player who reads the floor incredibly well. Harden is always looking to get his teammates involved.
Suns trail by 17. Ball passes to Bridges. Sharge outside. Pass to Shamet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Durant finds Griffin. Kicks it out to Harden. Lobbed up there for KD. Harden the pass to KD. Over Sharge. KD's shot is off.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
There's Shamet. And Durant sends it back.
Maybe the most underrated aspect of Kevin Durant's abilities as a basketball player, the defensive end.
Harden kicks to KD. Back to Harden. It's stolen by Sharge. Shamet on the wing. Guarded by Harden. Bridges against Harris. Bridges passes to Paul. And Paul stays with it. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
Chris Paul has always been willing to rebound the position. He understands he's got to provide support on the backboards.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Langston Galloway's checked in for the Suns. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear Steve Nash talking to his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. See if they were listening, guys.
All right, David, thanks. And here's Sharge. He'll bring it up for the Suns. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And there's the call on Dario Sharge. That's his first foul. So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Aldridge. Johnson comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Bruce Brown in for Harris. Johnson can't hit.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Here's Harden driving inside. And Harden with the stuff.
Taking it all the way. Harden with the flush there.
Suns trail by 14.
Left to make the play. Fourth quarter.
Paul with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Sharge. Second shot opportunity. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
You know, I think the versatility Saric provides is big in today's NBA. This guy can play the 3 and the 4. He can shoot from anywhere. He can also hit the glass. Very good passer. There's a lot to his game.
Brooklyn leading by 12. Harden scanning the floor. Here he goes. And Harden with the stuff.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Paul kicks to Bridges. The 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Count that one.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Brooklyn.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for James Harden.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's Paul. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen. Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
A big group substitution here for Phoenix. JaVale McGee's checked in for Saric. Smith comes in for Johnson. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Payton in for Paul. Harden the pass to Claxton. Stolen by McGee. And they're pushing it up. Here's Hutchison. And it's sent back by KD. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Substitution. Landry Shamet.
20 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Passes it to McGee. He kicks to Payton. 6 to shoot. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. 7 seconds left in the game.
Kevin Durant. That's his 2nd personal. Team 2nd.
And he can't get the first one.
Chandler Hutchison. Yeah, the line with 2 shots.
And the 2nd free throw. Oh, good. 5 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Takes the 13-footer up again. And it's drowned on the follow.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps. And
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Points. Claxton. Oh, mura pa pala kay Claxton eh.